go.
I tried to cover my shine. I tried staying in the lines. I don't wanna.
Hello guys, welcome to Getting Connected. My name is Helen. Today we have with us Dr. Ogechi. She's the founder of Beyond Beauty and she just finished medical school education in Ukraine. So she'll be talking to us about a relevant woman and the importance of being relevant in your society. And I sort of deleted the first part of the video. I'm really sorry guys, it wasn't intentional, but I promise you what she has to say about relevance. Thank you very much.
So actually the topic of this interview is relevant women in our society and in our generation. So I would like to ask you, according to your own personal definition, what is a relevant woman?
Okay, so a relevant woman is an important woman in society. Society here doesn't have to be maybe a country at large. It could be the surrounding or where she finds herself, maybe in the car, and a woman who has accomplished something, who can, because the thing is, what society will call accomplishments might not be what you will say is, because to some people, if you're not married, you've not accomplished something, you're not successful, you're not complete until you're married, So for me, a relevant woman is a woman who is recognized, who can call herself great, who can call herself accomplished, who can say she's important, like the word goes.
Yeah. Okay. And in your life, who can you mention as a role model to you, and what kind of life do they live for them to inspire you?
That question is very hard though. Okay, I know everyone will want to say, will expect me to say rather my mother. So let me start from there and say my mom.
Yeah.
My mom works so hard. She works too hard, if I should put it that way. She's always busy, and she gives a lot. So I think I learned how to give and how to be the kind of person I am from her, because she taught me a lot to, like, even when there is nothing to give physically, like there is always a way you can help people out. And then, see, I love Genevieve Naji, I will not lie to you. Like, she works so hard, she has things going on for her. It's not, like, people know her to be an actress, but she does something more than that. Like, when you even see her, you will not even remember that, oh, this woman is a single mother. She is a great woman. So, these are people that I actually look at and then I go, okay, yes, like...
Okay, that's so good to hear. And, so far up to where you are now, what has been the single most important decision that you have made that has been very fundamental to where you are now? And okay, maybe we should not limit it to just one single most important decision, but can you just mention a few decisions that you have made that have helped you be the person that you are now?
Okay, so one of the hardest decisions I had to make was leaving Crimea, my previous school. It was very disturbing at that point in time because I did not know if I was doing the right thing. I did not know if I had something to lose or if I was going to gain. I just knew that whatever happens, something right will come up somehow. And I just had this, like, okay, whatever happens, I'll still get to my destination. All things work together for good, like, that kind of stuff. And I finally decided to come here, and it really changed my life because who I was in Crimea is not who I am today. I'm actually different. And then another decision I made that really made me grow and be what I am today was at the beginning in 2016. I made a decision to be able to build a relationship with God in a way that even that I will not be able to go a day without talking to Him. Like I craved like a God Oge relationship. It's been slow, it's not been the way I expected it to be, but the progress has been amazing, and finding God for me has been great. Like my first 6 months in 2016 I've made a lot of decisions, like maybe to take weeks or to I don't know, like I've actually done, and everything just boils down to me wanting to find God. And because the generation we're in, with the way things are going, like if you do not know God right now, I think you're in for it.
Yeah. I think that is a very big decision, leaving the place that you have known as your home and then coming to another place where you don't know a lot of people, maybe you don't even know a single person. That's a very big risk. So if you could go back in time, maybe 6 years, 10 years, and see the younger version of you, what kind of advice would you give yourself?
Okay, I remember when I was in secondary school, my mom always tried to make me learn different kinds of skills. She always wanted me to know how to, she would tell me go and sew, go and make hair, and I always want to hold on to my books. I was like, if I'm not studying, that's not me. Like I had this thing in my head that for you to make it in life, you have to be book smart. So if, like right now, I know better because it's good to be book smart, but if you're not street smart, I think you actually find yourself working for people who are, so I think I would go back and I would learn a lot of skills. I would have learned a lot of skills. And then med school is amazing, I would say. Being a medical doctor is a great thing. But a part of me loved information technology. The whole computer programming and everything. I started off that way and I dumped it as a computer. I picked it up in 2014 and I dumped it again. So I think I would have pursued that part of, I don't know if I would have still ended up in med school. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, you can have both.
Yeah, it's possible.
You can have both.
It's possible, very possible.
And another question is, what is the one thing that you find to be true to yourself that a lot of people in our day and age and our generation wouldn't exactly agree with?
Okay, so it's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. It's okay to be emotional, because a lot of people feel if you're very emotional, it means you're weak. If you're soft, it means people will take advantage of you. But I think it's not true. I think some of us, not everybody can be a hard guy. Not everybody can be very strong-hearted, or some of us are born to be that way. Some of us, no matter how hard you try, you can put in your conscious effort. But I think it's okay to want to cry. It's okay to want to be soft.
I think that's also very true. As long as you don't just
as long as you don't let it stop you from going where you need to go to. It's one thing for you to sulk, it's one thing for you to feel bad or have regrets and still remain in that same position. But if you can pick yourself up and move and say, okay, because the thing is, me being emotional has actually helped me a lot, because it's, a lot of people are ungrateful. Honestly, you can give and people will not even appreciate. So if I should live by that, I don't think I'll be giving anything today. I don't think I'll be making a lot of sacrifices, because sometimes you have to stop and not think about people and just do what you have to do. So if you should go by how people treat you, I think this world is going to be really messed up.
Yeah, that's very true. And we're talking about life, and of course, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you get to fail, not that you planned for it. So how have you dealt with failure, and what have you gotten from failure?
Okay, so there was one point in time when I would fail and I'm like, I'm not doing it again. Okay, let me look for something else. But now, I really, there are some things we're so used to saying, and there are some things we're so used to hearing, like, if you fall, pick yourself up, but in reality we're not actually doing it. But I think right now I'm starting to live by these things, and it's going to be more challenging out there because we're all growing, we're all evolving, and it's going to be really, really difficult, in the sense that if you have that kind of mentality of trying to find something new each time your previous plan does not work out, I think it will take longer for you to get to to achieve your purpose. So for dealing with failure, I have learned to pick my battles. It's not everything I pursue. There are some things that I let go, why there are some things that I keep trying, because at the end of the day, you win some, you don't lose some, you learn from some, So it's not about the losses, it's about the lessons you get. So I've actually become really strong right now. So if I fail right now, I don't see it as something I should regret, because I'll give myself kudos for trying. I think that's like the main thing there, the fact that I was able to try. So I can say that, okay, this made me or it broke me.
That's very true. And my last question for you in this interview is, what can you tell young ladies and of course young men out there about the importance of being relevant? Being relevant in your society, in your generation, or in the place that you have been put in, and what is the importance and how can they be relevant?
Okay, so I would like to say something, and it's not everybody you tell your dreams to. Some people will help you give birth to these dreams. Some people will abort these dreams for you. So there are certain things you should know who you should speak to about. There are some things you should keep to yourself. And trust me, God listens. Like, if you don't have anybody to talk to, you can find a way to, I don't know, like there is always a way to go about these things, because if you keep telling everybody your every move, sometimes you will not even be able to, because people will kill your dreams for you. So to stay relevant, like, you have to have a plan. You have to start by making decisions. You have to learn to pray. You have to know who to, and it's also amazing to have older friends and younger friends, because and don't take relationships for granted, because you never know who you're going to meet later in life. You don't know what's important for you to grow, or who's going to help you grow. So I think that, or I believe that you should learn to map out your plans, pray about these things, seek advice from who will help you, not who will kill your dreams for you. And I think if you learn from your mistakes and you forge ahead and you don't let anything stop you from becoming what you want to be, we're all going to turn out great people.
I think I have definitely learned a lot just listening to you talk.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm also in med school and I have 3 more years, and just looking at you,
just blink and it will be over.
Or just looking at you, it's very inspiring, because sometimes you think, oh, how many more years do I have to do this? But looking at you, it's very inspiring that we can actually get where we want to, and time is just time, so it'll be over. And it's been so great talking to you today.
And one more thing, it will be very good if you do what you love and you love what you do, because medicine is not going to make a lot of people who they will become tomorrow. Some people don't have the passion for it. So find what you're passionate about and follow it. You don't have to pursue medicine after. Hold your certificate or use it to do something, or find a way. But if that's not what makes you happy, please and please do what makes you sleep well at night. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright.
I definitely had fun interviewing Ogechi. I hope all of you who are watching like this, and I hope you have learned something. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Getting Connected. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and families, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that need to learn what it is about being relevant to your society and your generation. This has been Nandisa.